Hi everyone, Mrs. Peterson here. Here's the last part of this assignment. So as I told you, I was going to pick the fonts that I wanted. So I picked this font here, which happens to be called Waldemar. And then down here, changed, I picked Avion Alt. But when you pick a separate font, you want it to be very different. So again, if this is sans serif, then you want serif, or this happened to be, uh, the handwriting style. And I tried a bunch of different. But the idea is you're using kerning, you're using line spacing or leading, and you're using fonts to give some sort of emphasis. But do not use every single word a different font. Do not use every single word a different color. Do not use every single word something different. You just use it sparingly in graphic design to make something stand out. So the last thing before I save, if you want to, there are some special effects that you can choose. So you pick the word, you go up here to effects, and then there's some things that you can try. So let's see what happens if I glow this word. Okay, that's not bad. Changed Kevin's mind. Don't use this one because it only does one color scheme. Changed, kind of set it out, outlined the word, changed, and I can change the outline color. So right now it's outlining it in that dark gray, but maybe I could outline it in the blue. That wouldn't look good. I could outline it in, what's another color on here? White. What happens if I outline it in white? Oh, that's just so ugly. So anyway, what I'm saying is you can use the effects to change some stuff up. So I kind of liked this one on that word change. Let's see what about eventually. Changed stands out so much that that's probably too much. What if I do it on eventually and mostly? Here's, what did I get? Eventually, oh, it looks awful. I don't like eventually. Let's take the effects off of that word. There it is, just a little bit of a lift or a shadow. This is too bright. I'm going to change it. I'm going to change changed. Get it? I'm going to change changed. I wouldn't do too many different things here, just like I said in the other things. You might just pick one special effect and do it on all of them, or only use one word that has a special effect on it. Otherwise, it's just too much. Okay, just too much. I'm going to leave that here for you to look at those. So let's back out. There's the picture of me. I've got the minions next to me, and the quote here is, eventually, Bob's energy and enthusiasm, but mostly lack of volunteers, changed Kevin's mind. From Minions, The Rise of Gru. And that is going to be my example. So I'm going to go over here to share. And before sometimes it'll have a place for you to write the title, and other times it won't. So it's not giving me a place to write the title here. So I'll do that after I save it. So I'm going to go to download, and I'm going to change it from a PNG. I want to change it to PDF standard. Don't pick PDF print, pick PDF standard. I'm going to grab it, and I'm going to download it. And download it, and it's downloading, and it's downloading, and it's downloading, and then once I'm finished with that, I'm going to go to my downloads. On my desktop, there it is, eventually. It's called eventually, it's the whole quote. So I want to change the name of that. So I can right click on it, rename. It's going to be my first and last name. Oops, let's call it Allison Peterson dot. And then I actually have in Canvas what we're calling it. So let me look and see. Typography portrait is what it's called. So I'm going to put the name of that on there, Allison Peterson, and it's typography portrait PDF. And this is the one that I'm going to put in my folder on the desktop. Do that first, don't leave it in downloads. And then you're going to upload it. So here I am in Canvas with all the instructions. Yours will look a little bit different because I'll have a link to all those video tutorials that you're watching right now. And then turn in here. So I'm going to click on turn in here. And it's going to take me to a folder. And I can do one of two ways. I can say new file upload and go look for it. Or if you have your folder open on the desktop, you can drag it and drop it. And when I dragged it and dropped it, let me try that again. There we go. You have to get the blue outline. Drag and drop it. And it looks like I did drop it twice. I only want it in there once. So there it is. It's uploaded into the correct place online. And I look forward to seeing all your creativity. I love you. I miss you already. Go out and change your world for the better. Bye-bye now.